Hey boys, Dingo from the future here. Just want to remind you I stream on Twitch every single day. Here's the link, here's the deck, and without further ado, let's get to the gameplay.
Let's play. I think we're gonna keep this. We're not playing Brood Scale. I got bad news. Not Brood Scale. I'm gonna sprawl on green here. I don't really need red. I have red here and here. So that should be fine. Talisman, how you doing, Vadim? I know I'm frozen, by the way. Well, that's a pretty fast Sire. That's turn 3 Sire of the 7 deaths. Assuming this doesn't die. If this dies, then it's a little bit slower of a Sire of the 7 deaths. Big frozen. There we go. Hi, chat. Hello, hello, and thank you, McFluff, for the tier 1 of the 14 months. I appreciate you. Now I want to try red. I feel like white was good, but I also wanted to try the red sideboard cards of Blasphemous Act and Unholy Heat and see how those feel, as well as the main deck Kozilek's return. I really miss Utopia Sprawl. I felt like having something to do on turn 1 more consistently was pretty good. Yeah, this deck might just be worse than Drudge, but I wanted to see. Rogren Triumph? What the hell? What are we playing against? It's gotta be like Omnath stuff? Not really sure. Looks like Omnath stuff. Holy schmoly. Voice of Resurgence in the current day and age? That's crazy. I guess it's just Risen Reef Elementals then. I have to imagine. Mayhaps I did not choose a good matchup to be super down on clock against. Finding. Pay the 7. Pays the 7. Birthing Ritual. Riddler. I hope his second Sire is pretty good. Second Sire, your turn. Can't pay the wards. This pretty much has hexproof as well. Unless they gain life with solitude or something. Another Riddler. Okay, Riddler Ephemerate. Worldbreaker's pretty fun, eh? I think we just try to go for the kill here. And they have Force Negation. Okay, well that worked. 4-color stuff. Kozilek's return, maybe not so good. Unholy Heat seems a little bit better. Other than that, I'm not sure we want to change too much else. I think we just run it back. I know, Christmas. I imagine, I don't know if my opponent's on Birthing Ritual or not. I feel like maybe they will be. Not sure though. We got the one of fun of Spicy Herigast as well. No, I doubt they're playing the Birthing Ritual Cascade deck because they just played a Voice of Resurgence, and I doubt they want to go Shardless Sage into Voice of Resurgence. So I'm not sure that that's the deck they're playing. They might have Magmatic Hellkite in their deck though. But I think typically that Birthing Ritual Cascade deck only plays Birthing Ritual as the 2-drop, the Soul 2-drop. So I'm not sure they're playing that. Yeah, Blasphemous Act is for the Affinity matchup, or for when they go Pinnacle Emissary into Kappa Cannoneer. You just get to, like, Blasphemous Act, sweep their entire board away. It's an alternative to Meltdown. I don't really like this hand. I'm gonna Mole. It's a little bit better, but not a ton better. Rumble's good. Your MTGO won't update. My MTGO wouldn't open if you have Windows app control turned on. Whatever new update they push through Magic Online, it gets blocked by a Windows app controller. So I had to turn that off. And then mine updated. So maybe you should try that. Yeah, they are playing Birthing Ritual. Rumbies. Let's grab Ugin. Pass. And then we can Icetill. Start doing some Icetillian things. Magmatic Hellkite would be pretty devastating if they go like Riddler into Magmatic Hellkite. Ideally, they don't do that. So I think I'm going to put this other Utopia Sprawl onto Stomping Ground here. Post Icetill. Just so that way I vary up my things against Charmaw. And against Hellkite. Oh, never mind. Never mind. They solved that problem for me. Uh-oh. What are we getting? They're gonna feel real silly if they hit a Magmatic Hellkite or a Charmaw. Just a Risen Reef. Green. Icetill. We're gonna play the Stomping Ground and say go. Would love to hit another land here. Maybe they have Subtlety. Subtlety would be pretty inconvenient. They have Endurance, sure. That's also pretty inconvenient. I don't know if we're winning this one, chat. We are pretty far behind now. You won tickets to Universal Studios on Sunday for Liliana, and I from Team Liquid guess there's some big Call of Duty final going on there. Just gonna ditch that and go in the park. I mean, that sounds pretty optimal. I don't even know what Call of Duty franchise number they're on anymore. Is it like Black Ops 2? Again? I want to take the World Breaker. Surprised they're playing Thoughtseize. My eyes still. Well, you are a Hungry Box enjoyer. So that checks out. That makes sense. Eldrazi Temple, Forest, Wooded Foothills. We have Emrakul next turn if they don't disrupt us, but there's a pretty good chance that we're going to get disrupted in some way, shape, or form. Rumble was a very good draw, though. They could hit Endurance here and then shuffle our graveyard back. They have a Witched Shatter? Alright, well that doesn't stop Emrakul. Consign a memory does though if they have Consign. Looks like they have Consign. Womp womp. Oh, we're probably just dead. I guess Nature's Claim is a pretty good thing to bring in here. Stops the birthing ritual, and I can unlock some stuff from underneath the Leyline Binding. Alright, let's go to game 3. Take a couple of those. It didn't seem like they had any land destruction effects though, which is nice. I could trim on a Sire. Nice draw, right? Let's trim a Sire and a Heat. I want to keep a critical mass of 7+ drops in my deck. Cage? I don't know. I think Cage is only okay. I think I just want to, like, not worry too much about what they got going on. I think I like Nature's Claim better because it also hits the binding. I think it's my job to just be, like, kind of linear in this matchup. I'm gonna leave that on top. Which maybe is greedy. Probably is very greedy. Take Mycospawn. Pass. I have a pretty fast Emrakul here. They might consign this Mycospawn. Yeah, looks like they're gonna consign the Mycospawn. I think it's pretty okay. It's like kind of annoying. Would like this land. This land would have been good. They do play Endurance. Alright, 1 consign down, 3 to go. I haven't updated the deck list yet, but it's pretty much just the white cards became red cards and the rest of the shell's the same. Champ became Utopia Sprawl, and not much else changed from there. Ugin's Lab. I could try to Emrakul. More consign. I think it was probably better to go for this while they have Endurance down at the moment. They have an Endurance by Graveyard away. Maybe they Endurance their own Graveyard and shuffle the consigns back in. That'd be kind of based. Holy schmoly, Omnath. Well, that seems like a good draw. I think I just want to get a Mycospawn, but maybe I just get an Emrakul, but then if they Endurance me, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna get a Mycospawn. I'm not playing Cavern of Souls. Windswept Heath cracks it, makes 1,000,000 mana. Green. Riddler. He has the Voice of Resurgence deck still. I don't know what to do here. Maybe I Kozilek's command the Omnath. I also want to heat this Riddler so I could scry draw. We start here. I think I kill scry draw. I'll try to kill both of these creatures. Unlucky. I didn't hit a red source, but maybe that's okay. I just stack Kozilek's command, Eldrazi Temple. Being able to kill this Riddler too would have been nice. Yeah, I do play Thoughtseize. What up, Nesco? It's a going. Another day in the streets. Ah, yes. Witch Enchanter. 4 mana 2/2, baby. Yeah, grab the World Breaker, but maybe the Devourer's better. I could just cast this Devourer and eat this. It's kind of bad into them having Ephemerate, though. So I think I'd rather kick this. I don't know if they have Ephemerate or not. Maybe I try to Devour the Riddler. And then if they have Ephemerate, I can Unholy Heat it. Or I could Devour the Binding. No swings. It's a Destra. Ouch. Devour these? What the heck? The Mycospawn. Interesting. Yeah, they're not playing Cascade. They're just playing regular Ritual. I'm gonna take my Devourer back. Not too shabby, not too shabby. His hand's pretty mid-minus. Give you to weapons manufacturing? Not super easily. But I don't think you mind weapons manufacturing as much. I mean, do I really say no to another Kozilek's command? Probably not. Beautiful draw. The door. Oh boy. Well, I have 6th. Winter Night Stories. What up, Steven? I guess this is the Croxa build. Eldrazi's been treating me okay. Could be better, but can't complain too much, I guess. Let's make spawns and exile the Winter Night Stories. I'm gonna play around stub as well. Hit chat. I think they might have stub. You're up on orange chance just like that. As soon as I exiled my own High Noon with Devourer, there was no recovering. It was only downhill from there. Big Draco. Hmm. Okay, returns. Those K returns, huh? Yeah, now I wish I had the Sire, but that's okay. K return was pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know I was gonna mill that. If I knew I was gonna mill that, then the Sire would have been way better. Chad, I'm not a psychic, David. I wish I was, though. That'd be a pretty sweet career path in life. What do I want in this matchup? Besides Heat. I guess Nature's Claim is fine. Maybe I could have played the Rumble with a Spawn first. And then I would have found that out. Let's go -1 Emrakul. I think Icetill's pretty good. Maybe Herigast isn't. Let's trim an Icetill, actually. Let's trim an Ugin. I feel like getting to Ugin can be tough. Maybe Herigast ain't so good either, but it is a flyer. I don't want to trim too much top end. Let's just try not playing the Emrakuls. They had a Shriekmaw. I don't believe you. Awkward Utopia Sprawl. I think we keep this hand anyways. Call that the old never punished. Ooh, Herigast. Yo, Peachy. Thank you for the prime. I'll read your comment in just a second. I finally catch a live one. I will return to lurking, but want to say love the content from YouTube. Also, stayed for the excellent music choices. Oh, thank you so much, Peachy. I appreciate the kind words. Too kind. Too kind. Discards a Kavu? Well, that can't be good for me. Yeah, I'm going to Baltimore. I'm going to Baltimore, I'm going to LA, and I'm going to Dallas. That's my current plan. Okay, return. I think they have a consign, chat. What do you think? I had to disable Windows app control under my Windows settings, and then it fixed it. Results may vary. I want a temple. Shifting Woodland, Sanctum, mayhaps. Grab a Sanctum. Millisecond, Kozilek's return. Yo, this guy's kind of good. I am an opera singer now. Don't ask me for a sample, though. I cannot provide one. He said, sir, his second K return has hit the graveyard. I'm so skilled. I'm so skilled at this game. I think I block, just so I don't die. Also, the K return's probably just gonna sweep away this Icetill. Marcha. So I get to emerge. If this lives, I get to emerge. And then Sire. I guess I can't do both. I guess I start with Sire then. So I have to discard my hand. Okay, Sire's stuck. Yeah, I probably should have exiled that Charma instead of sweeping both of them away. That was a mistake on my part. Kind of binding my Sire. Nope, no binding. That was a mistake. It was technically incorrect to do that. Let's play League. I mean, you don't whiff the Hideaway, though. Pretty dang strong. Well, it's mulliganing to 5. Energy. Energy. I guess I take the Kozilek's command. You think no changes? Yeah, I expect no changes on Monday as well. But I would love a Deathrite Shaman unban. But I think right before the RCs, probably no changes. But I would love a Deathrite Shaman unban. I think it's every BNR for me. Hope for changes, expect nothing. If I hope for changes and expect nothing, I can't really be disappointed. I didn't rest Kiki. Mycospawn is pretty good. Take another temple so we can devour her next turn. They'll find a way to... If they find a way to disappoint me, that'd be kind of impressive. We're gonna ban Grief again. Grief has entered the ban list a second time. Honestly, I'd be alright with a KCI unban. Even that wouldn't disappoint me. You know, that would... Okay, that'd be pretty upsetting if they unbanned the One Ring in a celebration of the Hobbit set coming out. Yeah, then I'd be a little upset. Underworld Breach. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I don't think I'd be that upset about Underworld Breach coming back either. Imagine the One Ring in this deck. Oh, I didn't have to imagine. I played the game when the One Ring was in this deck. It was not fun when they consistently went turn 2 One Ring. It wasn't every deck. I want a Grief unban so badly. Well, a Grief unban would definitely make the format a little bit less combo centric, that's for sure. And then the combo decks would also be playing Grief. Yikes. I'm gonna keep Sabi Devourer. My hand sucks anyways. Grief was very good. Not like super broken, but it was very good. That wasn't quite the Ugin's lab I was looking for. Get Fury for under $1. I believe that. I don't think Fury would be a good unban. Because the only deck that hurts is Energy, and Energy's already like pretty whatever. Yeah, the combo decks would definitely start playing Grief. Like, Cosmogoyf would probably shoot up to a top tier deck. Funny enough. Yeah, Cosmo is also bad against Grief, but them being able to play Grief would be such a big boon for that deck. Saved you from that sneeze, chat. You're welcome. I did my part. I don't think I really get the pass here, do I? I think I should probably just develop my mana. And then get Charmot and be sad. If they have Felia, though, I'm also kind of sad. No Felia. Not bad. I didn't know that they weren't just energy. I thought they were energy playing Thoughtseize. Apparently they're Mardu Blink. Double Ragavan hits the bin. Reef did nothing wrong. Preach! Preach the good word. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. I take Icetill. I don't really know what my opponent's playing. They seem to have a lot of lands. I just know I'm probably leaving up this K return for the rest of the time. And then whenever this comes off of impending, I can flashback the K return. Unless they like surgical me. Maybe they're weirdo and they have surgical in their deck. The fuck is this? Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. What? First off, what? Second off, why? I'd like to see the menu they cooked up. It's something. My deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba boy. Or Yugi boy, whatever the fuck the quote is. Yeah, Kozilek's return's nuts. Shout out to my boy Kozilek. Carrying the squad on his back. The Ragster. Croxa. My talisman. My talisman, man. Hmm. I think my opponent's dead. I don't know if I could beat Croxa. Arena of Glory Croxa might actually kill me. Probably not, but maybe. Blasphemous Act kills Capican here. So if they go Pinnacle Emissary Kappa Cannoneer, you have an answer to it. Also, we're already playing multiple Pyroclasms with the Kozilek's returns. Hey, that was a pretty good draw. I think I'm just picking up this Devourer. It be like that sometimes, though. Haunts. Haunts Mare. How much longer until they make a card that's called Haunts? It's gotta be right around the corner, because the names are becoming more and more memey as the days go on. Like most of the cards in The Hobbit. And some of the Star Trek cards, one of them's called like Hans or something. Hmm. Can I manipulate this in any way? Devourer. In WoW TCG, there was a card that required you to make sounds and or motions. It just sounds like an uncard. Uncard in standard. Drawn. Yes, I would like to take the Mycospawn. Turn down the fire. Sorry, no can do. Sanctum of Ugin. I guess I get a fetch land. And I try to surveil something on top. My Shifting Woodland's already in the graveyard. Power Plant. Golgari Brutescale's good. Yeah, but that's a Kozilek's command deck. That falls under one of the three categories. Something good. Worldbreaker would be the best. Another Mycospawn would be acceptable. Kozilek's command's fine. Interesting. I guess I'd leave it on top. It's weird because it's not like amazing here. But I do think I gotta leave it on top. I gotta. What am I getting? Let's grab an Emrakul. Alright, Tron. When Kozilek's command hits your Dryad Arbor, you just die inside a little bit. A little piece of you leaves your soul. My Emrakul. My Utopia Sprawl. It's pretty good. Cozy command. I think they have all 4 Mycospawns here pretty soon in the Emrakul, if this Ugin survives. They could get a Karn into a Needle. Holy Ulapog. Well, fuck me. I'm dead. I guess I'm hoping to mill Emrakul. And I could just Shifting Woodland Emrakul. Or I could Devour, trigger Sanctum, grab Herigast. Doesn't seem very good. Well, I'm dead in 2 swings anyways. I don't actually know what's better here. Can I do both? I think Herigast is better. I don't know. It probably loses less to Kozilek's command. Emrakul. Mill Emrakul. Mill Devour and Kozilek's command. It's not mill and Emrakul. That's so sad. Goodbye, Utopia Sprawl. I think I gotta take an Emrakul. Like, maybe I can draw Karn or Kozilek's command and then exile their Ulamog. No, dude, stop. Yeah, Jackie. Yeah, Jackie. What the frick? Well, all my Emrakuls are gone. I don't think I can win this game. I need to draw a Kozilek's command off the top. And all my Kozilek's commands are also gone, except for one. Do I have outs? No. I guess all my Kozilek's commands were gone. Okay, return out this in. All these are pretty bad. I've been getting absolutely shit on by Ulamog, by the way. Maybe we should just be playing Ulamog. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a fantastic stream. We're just now getting done losing to an Ulapog. Sounds awkward, but I think I probably... So slow. Casting a Kozilek's command on 2 and then not really doing much else. Alright, this hand's worse. I think we're gonna go to 5. Although I think my hands get significantly worse on a mold of 5, so I still am gonna mold of 5. Damn, they had such timely thought not serious to take both of our Emrakuls too. Our 5 is gonna be a no-lander. Can feel it in my bones. How you doing, Enya? 2-5. Oh my god. The 4. Alright, it's my 4-card hand. Yeah, at the 3-1 we go. Now hopefully we rip Rumble. K command would be great. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance? Now we need a Mycospawn or World Breaker. Ugin's back. Forest. Uh. Ugin wasn't actually castable. We were one shy from casting Ugin. If I could turn 3 Ugin, I would have probably kept the Ugin. But this is as good as we can do right now. If we die, we die. It is what it is. Imagine if Ugin was an Eldrazi Planeswalker. Holy. Okay, seems fine. That's not fine. No more lands. I need to draw a gash. Not too bad. I have an appointment with an ENT at some point this month. Sounds insane. 7 mana on turn 3 without drawn. What land do I want to get? With that Mycospawn, I guess it depends on the matchup. I think there's a couple utility lands I could be playing that would make my matchups against certain decks a lot better. Ghost Quarter would make my Titan matchup a lot better, and Cavern of Souls would make any of the Consign and Memory decks a lot easier. So I think those are probably some lands I should be playing in the sideboard. Maybe I can squeeze them into the main deck and not play so many Grove with Burnwillows. Maybe I'll play like 2 Grove. What if I just don't play Grove? Is that greedy? Grove's been kind of screwing me, low-key. Yo, Goaty, thank you for the prop the 13 months. Maybe no Grove is the move? Or 1 Grove? I don't know, I think there's a lot of directions to go with the mana base. Oh boy, Devourer Mirrors. Well, Devourer Mirrors probably make Ugin pretty bad, so I'm just gonna leave the World Breaker on top instead. And it's probably gonna be a Kozilek's command and a kick Mycospawn angle. We'll see exactly what they're playing. Losing 2 Ugins could be rough. And they're playing E-Tron. We get our run back, chat. I think this hand kind of gaps them pretty hard. Especially if I find another Mycospawn with this Kozilek's command. Land's fine. Mycospawn's better. This matchup's so easy. I did lose to it earlier. But I like kicked the Mycospawn and they still just assembled Tron and then murdered me with Ulamog. Temple, Talisman. Alright, I'll take the Temple. This game shouldn't be too bad. Attack with the spawns to assert dominance. Ouch. More Eldrazi Temple. Oh, holy schmoly. Holy schmoly. Yeah, some crazy revenge. Brick look away. Ghost Quarter would help the Tron matchup quite a bit as well. I think I didn't put enough respect on Ghost Quarter's name. Somebody tell me when it's over. I don't want to look anymore. Sideboarding is so light in this deck, in this matchup. Lying in my Twitch chat? I'll allow it. Yeah, I mean, that was actually like the best draw possible. My opponent did not get to play the game. Ten's like pretty close to making them not play the game. I do need to find a few Mycospawns though. Ghost Quarter once again would be going absolutely buck nasty in this hand. A lot of Eldrazi Temple. I don't know if I want a bunch of Eldrazi Temples. Michael's Pawn. Thor's $17. Told you should have bought him. If only you had listened to the old Dongster. You don't have any Jennifer Walters. What are you trying to play with Jennifer Walter in it? Birds? You're gonna quit? Sorry, you can play Riftbound Timmy. Stone Brain. You're gonna name me Mycospawn with that Stone Brain? Yeah, my real last name is Spawn. How did you know? Spawn is a sick villain, though. Maybe it's gonna kill my Icetill with the Devourer. Anti-hero. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Mycospawn. $1 million. How come it never works after the first time? Yeah, I just grab Sanctum. Can also grab Eldrazi Temple. I think Sanctum's a little bit better here. What the fuck, another tower? Bruh. Chose the wrong Tron land, chat. Failed by 1 and 3. I was right that they got the tower, though. They always change. I did change, though. Another Mycospawn. So if I stack land spawn, that seems pretty good. Do I grab Temple, or do I grab Wooded Foothills to surveil something on top? Karn's gonna blow up a land. I'm gonna have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably just have to grab a Temple and hope. I think I'm still gonna lose this game. Which is kind of obscene, but it's very possible. So I'm gonna kill the land with the Ugin. I untap with 7 mana and a dream. Thank you for the Honest Creed celebration biddies, chat. Appreciate you. What did they even take? Kozilek's command. Emrakul. I have no idea. Worldbreaker. Oh, they took Emrakul. Okay. So, what can I do? Make 6 mana. Any deck can win the RCQ. I should say any deck can win an RCQ. What if I hit a land off of this? And I go tutor up a Worldbreaker? Can I cast it? Yeah, I just need to hit any land, right? Herigast doesn't have haste. I think I'm supposed to get Worldbreaker here. But I need to hit land. My Herigast doesn't have haste. Sucks that I have to fetch here. I'd love to draw this other Kozilek's command. I don't get to, though. Question is, what am I exiling, actually? Because I could hit the liquid metal coating and then they minus and get it back. Or I could hit one of their Tron lands to make sure they don't have Tron and then try to attack the card in the following turn, but then they can minus and get bridge. Maybe they minus and get bridge anyways. I guess I have to hit this coating and then attack the card right now and then trade one of these. Or I could just leave the coating, attack the card, hit the temple. Hit Tron. So if I hit the Tron, I attack the Karn, I lose a land, and then I get to kill the Karn the next turn at the cost of my spawns. What if I have K command? And this plan's like horrible. I actually have no idea. What do you think, chat? I think Tron's the best play. Opponent just DC'd also. Well, I have to attack the Karn here so they don't get a bridge and then lock me out from attacking. This is actually a really tough spot. I think hitting, I think hitting a land is correct. I don't know if hitting Eldrazi Temple versus a Tron land makes a big difference. Shuka, thank you for the bribe, the 43 bucks. The problem here is, like, if I gotta kill this Karn, and if they have Kozilek's command, I kind of just die. Yeah, they didn't have Kozilek's command. Or if they play another Karn and just die. I just died. That's so tough. Copium? I don't know if this does a lot, but helps me rebuild a little bit. It's probably gonna get exiled next turn. I don't have Emrakul to draw to anymore either. All of them with a VIP. I need to rip something pretty good. Herigast? Mama made it. Karn's so good in the matchup. At least the coding stuff isn't going to be good anymore. But I need to draw 7+ drops so that I can go tutor. Damn, Alden already sniped. You'll be missed for an hour. Yeah, if I draw any 7+ drop, I can go get Herigast. And then, like, maybe get something going. This Devourer is actually just, like, bricking me so hard. All bricked up thanks to Devourer. They stone-brained Emrakul, so I don't have Emrakul to draw to anymore. They could stone-brain me again. I don't know what they're taking if they stone-brain me again. Sire. I think the Herigast is better. Tormod's Crypt. It's pretty annoying. My Mycospawn. I guess this is a free attack here, right? So if they block here, they lose Karn. Save Alden? Alright. Unban Alden. Oh, chat, I passed priority. F6 back, please. Oh, man. A rough game. Herigast still pretty good. Sire's not terrible. New member hazing. Snipes you, revives you, and then gives you a sub. Holy shit, Cityscape Leveler. Alright, game 3. G3. Maybe I need more Unholy Heats for killing Karn. I want that over the Nature's Claim, mayhaps. Yeah, I got my shit leveled. This also clears any 6/6s that are in the way, which seems important. Could also board out a Devourer of my own. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I feel like the consistency is probably worth more. That was a crazy game. Karn's so good in the Eldrazi mirrors. Yeah, sorry, Tim. You and Zeriak aren't allowed to be mods. That's what you get for playing Land Destruction and Mill, respectively. Yo, Brick, thanks for gifting a sub to Tim as well. IKEA head ass looking mother. Hi, YouTube one time. Or is Zeriak probably working? I think he started his new job today. Why you don't have a heart emoji? I'm heartless, what can I say? Try it. This hand's sketchy. Thank you for the prime, the 34 buds. Oh, that's a very important Devourer. I lock in for this Devourer. I think cutting the claim is fine, even though I only have one answer to bridge. Ooh, do I leave Talisman on top? If I leave Talisman on top, I go turn 1 Woodlands, turn 2 Temple, Talisman, turn 3 Kozilek's Command for 1,000,000. That seems weak. Yeah, I think it's an exile all. I just try to spike lab or something. Trying to get the Mycospawn faster. Lab. Okay, well, there's the Mycospawn issue solved. I need to find a temple or a lab. You're neither. You're also neither. I'm probably debating if I want to dismember this. Which, if they have Tron rolled up, I think they should. I got a Flute Mycospawn. This is pretty tragic, huh? Take the lab. Um, well, this wasn't really good for me at all, huh? Leveler Flute? I don't think I can. Because if they can level my Emrakul by attacking me. If I put it under lab, I can hope they don't draw a land. I wish I could level land. That is so bad for me. Holy fuckamole. Nah, here's the thing. Because if that is the situation that comes up, and let's say they take my Mycospawn, and then they have to pick up Cityscape Leveler and then level Emrakul, then I probably just win. Because 2 attacks from Emrakul will kill them. I think I care about milling one more. Well, no, because now they have to tap out, right? Now they tap out and then they die. Unless they have Tormod's Crypt or something. I guess they could have Kozilek's command, but they can't have Kozilek's command up also. So I think they just died of Shifting Woodland. I think we took the best course of action. I don't know, that was really hard. But I don't think playing the Leveler was the path to victory. Because if we pop the Flute... No, because... attacking, then letting them level... Attacking with the Woodland next turn. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If we played the Cityscape Leveler and popped the Flute, then on their next turn they could have attacked and killed my Emrakul, and I don't get an attack in. So I think we took the best course of action by, like, just praying that they weren't going to draw a land. To, like, pick this back up and then cast it, kill my Emrakul. But, I mean, it's looking good, so... Unless they have a Karn. Karn would be bad. Tormod's Crypt would be bad. Back up to 12 and die. Wow, that's like the hardest, like, would you rather question I've gotten in a while. I don't know. That's so tough. How long do you think it would take yourself to beat Elden Ring? It took me like, I don't know, 100%, or not 100%, but like, well, I did platinum the game. What the fuck do I want here? Ugin? Against Flooded Serranom? I think it took me 100 hours to beat the base game. But to like platinum, it took me like 300 hours. And I played the DLC after, so I think I have like 500 hours in Elden Ring, give or take. The fuck do I want? 5 mana. I'm gonna go up to 8 mana. I'm just gonna take this Ugin. These Gorios. I see. I don't see. What is this? Energy? Blue-white energy? Can I have main deck consign? So I think I'm just gonna do this now. I think they have main deck consign, chat. I think that they're that locked in. For sure. Cat. Yo, Hat, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out how many consigns they need to leave up. None consigns? Oh, welcome to die. None consigns was not the right answer. Goodbye, board. What do I want? Just a Wooded Foothills, maybe? Sanctum? Oh, it's a Wooded Foothills. Turn 3, by the way. Turn 3 slaughtered. Do you think these ramp decks feel better suited than Trudge? I think it's like less high rolly than Trudge and more consistent. It's not as powerful as Trudge when it gets to do its nut draw thing. But honestly, it's pretty close. I think it's certainly close. I guess they have Riddler Ephemerate here. Being able to play a sweeper in the main deck's nice too. Riddler, Guide of Souls. Chunky Cat. Rooting for the cat token. 2, 4, 6. Maybe I am too. Oh, it matters what I pick up here. The retro Ugin slabs are so nice. How likely is K command bannings? Pretty unlikely given that it's the promo for the RCs. Well, it kind of slaughtered this opponent, huh? Yeah, I don't think they're going to ban the promo for the RC right before the RC. Wouldn't make a lot of sense to me. I guess they could. But I think they would get so much hate for that. Might be something to this Ugin card. Monstrous Rage isn't like an expensive card. I guess like Kozilek's Command is not really an expensive card either, but I mean it's a much more iconic card than Monstrous Rage. You know, rare versus like a common or whatever the fuck Monstrous Rage was. Do I want? I feel like Blasphemous Act is probably good. I don't know if I want Heat. I think I stick with one Emrakul here. Trinisphere is probably better on the play. One of the hands of all time. Yeah, if they're gonna ban something, it's gonna be Eldrazi Temple. Draw one more land is horrible. If I draw non-lands, it's pretty good though. Hand's much better. Da-dog. K-Command, Ugin's Lab, Utopia Sprawl, Wooded Foothills. Can I keep all these? Icetill's a sweet card. Momo. Momo pass. Respect. So they're gonna play a Starfield Shepherd and go tutor up a Plains. So maybe I just blow up Momo. Is that crazy? It probably stuns them pretty hard. I'm gonna blow up Momo. I just drew fucking land anyways. Well, now I thought I looked the fool. I have another Momo too. Streamer blows up innocent Momo. Bolt the bird, blow the Mo. Alright, never say that again. Thanks. I was right about them having a Starfield Shepherd. They have to have a consign memory here, right? Momo, I love you. Never leave me, Momo. I knew that. Basically a flying dingo, more or less, yeah. Anyways, blow up that fucking lemur. +1 energy. And then they can cast Cat Tameo. And then they're gonna get slaughtered by the second 7+ drop and the Kozilek's return. I guess they can make the Guided Souls a 5/6. Rizzler. Might die if they have another consign. If Tameo in hand and then one unknown, which I really hope's not a consign of memory. Blasphemous Act, my beloved. They didn't have consign. I am shocked. Maybe they have sixth. Spell Pierce hits the bin. Oh, this Guided Souls is bigger than Sire of the Seven Deaths. So I have to chump block. That's kind of sad. Guy has to go too. Yeah, I guess I did Devour. I mean, they could have tutored up another 1-drop though, because they had an Ephemerate on rebound. I don't necessarily know it was like the wrong choice. It's just awkward. Still have an Ephemerate on rebound. I could try to like pick up this Devourer and then kill Tameo. So they don't pick up Consigned Memory. I'm not worried about dying to the Guided Souls yet. I will die to the Guided Souls eventually. Rick, thanks for getting a sub to Shadow Titan. No, they have another Ephemerate. No, 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 no. No. I'm dead. That was a good sign. Well, I'm probably dead anyways. 9 power. 11, 13. I can... If this Icetill sticks, I could Icetill Shifting Woodland, and then Shifting Woodland copies Sire and chump block forever. No, the Tameo plus shrinks my Devourer. Does block with the Riddler. I want to get this Tameo off the table, which is why I went with the Devourer line. Scout for Survivors. Whoa. Just picked up Consign Memory. Guess it just gets consigned. This thing has 4x flying. Holy shit. Yeah, Blasphemous Act right about now. Just need like super reach. Super duper reach. That do a solitude at any point also. Sire kind of does have super reach, huh? Blasphemous Act almost can't kill this guy to souls. Holy shit. Could block here and go to like 2 or whatever. I think I could just replay the land anyways. I think it works like Emery. Am I having fun this game? No, this is very stressful. I need to mill. Okay, return. Let's sack the Icetill. Is there even a point to sacking the Icetill? Not really. If they can sign these 2 triggers, I don't think I can win this game. Because they can attack with Thalia and flicker the blocker. I gotta animate the thingy and block the huge ass Guidus holes. I can pick up the consign again also if they don't kill me this turn, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill me this turn. I don't see how I survive through this turn. Could I have picked up Worldbreaker? No, I was 1 shy of picking up Worldbreaker. Damn. 1 shy. So I could have Emrakul if I could pick up the Worldbreaker and cast it. Bummer. No! Fuck. Ah, it would have been so good. Shit. think we're just running back. I don't think he does enough. That's why. Yes. I mean, I don't want any of these. Because I'm going to fetch him away anyway. So, like, what am I leaving in my deck? Maybe I leave a Sire in my deck. Probably Sire Rumble, hard to say. 3-ball is okay on the play. Maybe I should have considered bringing in 3-balls. Hit a K return. I guess I'm grabbing World Breaker. I could grab the Forest also. Maybe grabbing the Forest is better. In case I draw an Icetill. Yo, Matty, thank you for the deal with the 21 bucks. Appreciate ya. Mycospawn best draw. Playing Blue Black Frog, I'm so sorry. My condolences. Should have that K return in my hand. That K return would have been sick. Oh, they don't have blue mana? Okay, so White Orchid Phantom. Maybe. Wow. Well, color me surprised. I really didn't want to use the Sanctum. It's probably better not to use the Sanctum. Oh, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. I think I just got Omega punished. Oh, I shouldn't use that Sanctum. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? L Sanctum. Forgot that they were playing this Scout for Survivors card. Oh no. 5. We're gonna be fine. I don't know about that. I can no longer beat a lot of stuff. Namely, one consign of memory. I fucked up so badly. Well, I guess I'm casting both of these and not kicking them. In the hopes that maybe I can multi-spell next turn. and dodge Consign Memory. Could also try to Commercial District. Find Blasphemous Act. Icetill. I don't think that's good enough. Search a lab and then put Sire underneath, and maybe I can exile 2 things. I mean, I don't think my Ugin's gonna resolve. I think that's where I'm at right now. What I was thinking instead is like maybe I could Shifting Woodland. Resolve the Sire. Oh, maybe that was the move. But I don't even have Delirium. Now with that attitude. 2, 3, 4. Hell attitude. Can I short? Oh, you know what? No, that wouldn't have worked either. Is Ugin gonna save me? So if I play Ugin, I exile Ocelot. Die. I play Sire of 7 Deaths instead. I die to Solitude. I don't know. I think this is a fucking massive L for me. Absolutely hosed by Scout for Survivors. So I could try to draw a Kozilek's command if this resolves. Why am I alive? Oh, that kills me. I think I'm exactly dead. Yeah, I'm exactly dead. So brutal. I fucking threw this shit. Fuck. I'm in top 8 anyways. Yay, we did it, chat. Utopia Sprawl moment. You're on Devoted Route today? Nah, that doesn't sound right. Oh, they already have the Ulamog. It can happen to you, chat. They're mocking me. I lost. GG, it was fun. I actually don't think I could draw anything. I think the game is just over. That's fucking crazy. I guess I take Lab, hope to spike a 7-drop, and then maybe Kozilek's command could do something. That's crazy that I lost the game on turn 2. Why'd you lose the coin flip? I lost the coin flip because I threw in my previous match. That's why I lost the coin flip. That was fun. That was so fun. That was awesome. Did you have fun this match? Smile. Holy fucking shit. Should I put back this heat or this rumble? Probably the heat. Yeah, I mean, if they don't turn 2 card me again, that'd be swell. Nah, I think I keep the rumble here because I need a ramp to kick the Mycospawn still. Like, without the rumble, I don't have a way of getting to kick Mycospawn on 3. Flute. Classic Utopia Sprawl L. Gonna need some ramp. Enchant Forest. I also milled both of my utility lands, which is a pretty big feels bad. Oh, you fucker! Oh my god. That was a fast top 8. What's this shit cost? Maybe 7. I can cast it, go get a forest. I guess I'll get a fetch land for a forest. Maybe they don't have drawn naturally into Karn. And then I draw an Emrakul. And then I draw an Emrakul. Go ahead, name Utopia Sprawl, buddy. God, that'd be so fucking funny. I think I'm probably just gonna name Ugin's Lab. I named Emrakul. There's no way! This guy's looking at the top of my deck! Fuck! He's got Bobble without Bobble! Jumba! Is that you, Jumba? Ugh. Just get 16 types. I'm pretty sure that was a format back in the day. Type 16 standard. The spirit of Jumba lives on. Thought not see. Dude, you're so cringe. You're so cringe! Fa! Fa! Yeah, they get to see the great work that they did. Absolutely immaculate stellar naming. Yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna play it. hand hiders are like so unenjoyable from a viewing perspective. Karn. Also, I think this was like a pretty reasonable name. I don't think this was sniping, by the way. I think this is like pretty fucking reasonable. Like, this makes a lot more sense than naming Damping Sphere. Lesai. Absolutely shit on by Karn. No, I don't think it was sniping. Both of these flute names made the most sense. Now, if I had like my one World Breaker in my hand and they named World Breaker instead of Mycospawn, I would have been like, this dude's sniping. I don't think this is sniping though. Stone Brain. You want to name the thing under the flute? I mean, or the thing under the lab? I don't think they care about Sire if they have Karn in hand. I thought they might name lab. They did not. My Kozilek's commands. I think I have a Nature's Claim in my deck. How helpful. Alright, I have one turn to draw like Heat or something. Yeah, that second one, like, naming Emrakul's fine. They did that last time I played them too. It was just really funny that I happened to top deck Emrakul. No, I did not have it in my hand. I fucking top decked it like a chud. Alright, well, that was a fun top 8 chat. I lost on turn 2 and I lost on turn 2 again. Another Karn. I have a Nature's Claim. I could have brought in a second Nature's Claim. However, I did not. Yeah, their draws were fucking nuts. Every single game. I'm actually just dead this ballista, right? 7. Yeah, I'm just dead to this ballista. No, I'm not dead. I go to 2. Now, imagine the timeline where I don't punt my last match by sacking the Sanctum, and then I'm on the play, and I don't lose on turn 2 because I'm on the play. Now, that would have been a timeline for the ages. However, that is not the timeline we live in.
Have you
Bing
peaked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.